fucker. Get me in the fucking corner again, why don't you?
Yeah, man. That's how it's due.
Asshole. Adam, you okay?
I gotta go, man.
Dude, why?
Just stuff I can't really tell you about it.
Dude, seriously, why are you leaving me, man?
No, dude, look, I really...
Whoa, what the hell?
No time for questions! Guys, I'm Adam from 10 minutes from now. You guys need to leave now! Damn, you are handsome.
I was just thinking the same. We are sexy.
We are sexy bitches!
Oh, and this is goddamn ridiculous.
Oh, you guys are still here. Figures.
Who the fuck are you?
Well, I'm the Adam from 3 hours from now. I got stuck playing the game because these two got distracted by one another, but, I mean, come on, it's obvious. We're sexy as shit. Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Guys, wait!
Oh, motherfucker.
What is it? I just came back to look at myself again. Fuck, we are sexy.
Damn it, yeah. We really are.
Oh, wait, no, I can't take this anymore. There's too many Adams. Oh, shit. Scramble!
Man.
Wait, which one are you?
I'm the one 3 hours from now. And I'm gonna be stuck doing this shit again.
Sacreds and Adam, it is good to see you again, even if this Adam is part of the paradox.
Wait, Paradox?
Indeed, it all started when that bastard shot me in the back. That caused a ripple effect across the timelines, across the multiverse, that allows the Adams to temporarily travel through time.
Oh, I see.
Luckily for you two, I'm not here for vengeance or to purge you. Well, I'm trying to purge the Adams, but that can wait.
So why are you here, Lightning?
Take a wild guess!
Oh, fuck, my tip. Oh, man.
Look, I've got to sit through this for a second time, so you just shut your bitch ass mouth and just fucking play it.
But why?
I believe the answers we are seeking lie in this game.
You're just using the Paradox to play your fucking game.
Would you rather not be distracted and be entertained by my disciples endlessly?
You have a point. Final Fantasy XIII-2 is a role-playing video game developed and published by Square Enix for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, released in 2011 in Japan and 2012 in North America, and it is part of the Fabula Nova Chrysalis sub-series. XIII-2 includes modified features from the previous game, including fast-paced combat and a customizable paradigm system. The praise for its gameplay, and not being as linear as the last game and graphics, the game's story was criticized as weak and confusing. Oh boy, we're gonna have some fun! Seriously, Lightning, do I have to play this?
Yes. It was inevitable that one game wouldn't be enough to spread my gospel. Think of this as a New Testament.
Can I just go and do something else for a couple of hours? I've already seen this part of the game.
By all means, I have something very special for you. Time to earn my forgiveness.
But you said I wasn't the Adam that shot you.
You are still Adam, are you not?
Yes?
You are so fucked.
So, as punishment, have you seen Casino Royale?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Gee, I wonder what the punishment is.
Well, I have the chair ready, so strip down, Adam, and sit over there.
And there it is.
No, you don't mean...
That's right, Adam. I'm going to hit your testes with a knotted rope for every Adam that pops up in this Forsaken review.
Well, that's not very nice.
Of course not! I'm really pissed off!
I'll play the game again.
Excellent choice.
You know, if it's okay, I'll take the nut shots if it means I don't play this game.
Sorry, Sacreds. This punishment is only good for Adam. And I mean only Adam!
Okay then, well fuck, let's get started. Our story begins with an empty throne and lots of feathers falling with lightning bound to said throne, saying she would protect the goddess Etriel's legacy.
Someone better pick up that phone, cause I fucking called it!
Never do that smile again.
Seriously, never again.
We also see that Lightning got some new look too, as she's now a Knight of Etriel. As Lightning walks to the balcony of said castle, we find out she's in Valhalla.
Whoa. Just wait a fucking minute. She's in Valhalla? When did that happen? When did that even... What, was that a thing? What? In the first game? Is she dead?
I thought you already saw this before, Adam.
Yeah, and I'm still questioning it. Lightning!
That's Savior Lightning to you!
And your point is...
We also see this guy named Kaius who has played way too much Final Fantasy VII and leaving this dead girl's body into the ocean like Aerith. Snap lets loose a horde of monsters to take down Valhalla. Lightning doing the same, even summoning the last game's Ilion with her, which I'm not even going to question how she has him, even though her brand is gone. Go to war against Kaius.
And just like the first game, this has beautiful visuals, but this one is more badass because it has a massive combat. Just Kaius even breaking out of an ice prison and pretty much telling the Shiva sisters to fuck off as he tosses them around.
Damn, Kaius, calm the fuck down. There's no way to treat a lady. Ilion.
He did drop a dead one in the ocean.
Damn, dude, too soon. But yeah, Kaius just gets fed up and summons a giant comet to destroy Valhalla, with several small ones for good measure. Lightning uses her years of Mario Brothers skills.
What the fuck is a Mario?
Gets his sword back and shoots Kaius' Getsuga 10 short move at his summoning spell, canceling the comet.
Impressive.
Save it.
And yes, the voice of Kaius Ballard is none other than Liam Christopher O'Brien. His voice is one to make the girls moist with ecstasy every time he speaks.
Why do you think I'm trying to kill him? I don't need none of that shit.
Why is the couch wet?
I got moist too.
Ew. So several blows are exchanged between the two till Kaius says fuck it and transforms to his Bahamut. I guess he digivolved.
Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions.
And Lightning hops down onto Odin, and thus we get our first fight with what else? A damn tutorial. But since I played the first game, I don't need to learn anything really, so I can skip it. Thank God. Now there's a few differences here for the battle system, but since this is a battle you can't really lose, and not to mention Lightning's higher than average stats, we will talk more about the updates to the system later. So just spam that button like last time with occasional barrier to recover health. Being fed up being a dragon and getting nothing accomplished, Bomb becomes a plane and tries shooting down Lightning.
Guess he didn't play enough Duck Hunt. Am I right?
What is this duck hunt that you speak of?
Oh my God, Secrets.
It's a game made by Nintendo.
Oh, right. What the fuck is Nintendo?
You know what? I'm not wasting my time here. Anyway, Lightning rides a tower like Ghost Rider has in his movie, when what the fuck is a cinematic action? Oh, it's a QuickTime event. A motherfucking QuickTime event?
But of course, I heard they were all the rage back then. My maker couldn't resist.
I find it hard to believe you're in on the trends. Well, so what's the purpose of these other than have you pay attention to game cinematics? Well, these actually play a part. Instead of getting game over like in other games, you fail them, nothing really happens. The story continues like normal, but if you succeed in them, you will see that the boss or enemy takes damage that literally carries over to the following fight. Not only that, but sometimes it will be close to staggering as well. Also, it's cool to see the outcome of you succeeding in the quick times.
I knew you would like something in this one.
Anyway, after a big explosion, it seems Kaius wants to end it, but Lightning's like, no way, bro. Knocks him through several buildings like a fight in DBC. Jeez, it seems this game is totally going the anime route with power. So Kaius praises Lightning being a worthy opponent, uses time magic. Holy shit, when was the last time literally when that type of magic was used in the main story in Final Fantasy game? He literally uses stop magic to freeze everything in place, and the fight continues with more cinematic action events leading up to them both casting a spell, colliding like energy beams in Dragon Ball Z. Kaioken!
No.
Time!
No, no, no.
No, 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 no! I think I just came.
I knew you were going to do that, and I'm still just sitting here. What the fuck?
So a new challenger falls from the heavens, and Lightning, suspecting him, knows his name.
I know your name. Noel Christ.
Seriously, Lightning? Noah Christ?
Yeah. So?
Christ.
And your point is?
Oh god, seriously.
Yes?
You're not my god.
Not yet, but someday you'll need my guidance, and I will be there to accept you. But Adam, you're mine, so you better.
Hi, I'm Adam from when I first faked. I mean, the first time I died. Yeah, the first time.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Sucker! Shit.
So, I'm assuming you haven't signed, like, her contract yet, have you?
What contract?
Perfect. Another soul ripe for the purging.
As long as it's for the greater good.
I wouldn't like it any other way.
Oh my god, I'm continuing.
Yeah, whatever. Go ahead.
So Lightning saves Noel and tells him where he is, and he's there because of his prayers. Caius chases Lightning, and another small air fight happens. A cutscene follows with Lightning telling Noel to take the time gate and give Mog to her sister, Sarah, which serves as a weapon. It becomes a sword and bow. Also, he needs to change the future and fix the timeline or something. Caius doesn't like this and tries dropping a comment again. Lightning goes like a tank and holds it off while Noel jumps to the past, and we finally come across our hero, Sarah, having visions of the future where Lightning is, because I guess Valhalla is the end of time. She didn't get some new duds because of it.
No lightning here? She's kind of scary.
You know, if you're from, the past, then you probably don't know that, Korra and Sula formed a gang called Pogs, and that, Korra and Sula are different people.
That... Oh my god, they are... Ha!
Oh, ha! Lightning! Save him!
In due time, I like to see Adam suffer first.
Oh my god, you're sick. We didn't get multiple choices like for Mass Effect. God, Lightning, your game was trying everything, wasn't it?
Whatever is needed to make it a success.
Not like it matters. As far as I know, the choices don't really matter to like only one point in the game, and I will mention it later. So Sarah has one hell of a drug trip and comes back to reality with some weird light in her eyes. Time freezes, she's in the middle of an attack on her village caused by a meteorite. Noel shows up just in the nick of time and gives her a weapon. We didn't get our first official fight in the game.
But wasn't that the one where Lightning was on the beach for the first fight?
Shut up, Adam. So one thing to make note of is that when you change paradigms in this game, it's no longer a cutscene with a pose. In fact, it's much faster as well. And you can change party leader as well in battle. Hell, the one thing we know I had the most problems with is if the party leader dies, it's game over. But guess what? The party leader dies, the main character in battle will become the party leader, allowing you to finish the fight or revive the fallen party member. Thank God. It looks like Square Enix was listening to that feedback from the first game, and it fixes its problems.
Ask for it, and you shall receive forgiveness.
Shouldn't I be forgiving them?
No, they only forgive you!
Okay, well after killing all the monsters on the beach, Noel insists he knows lightning, time travel, yada yada. We're off to the crash site with another tutorial, but this is okay. Unlike the last game where the monsters were always present on the map and you had to run into them to counter, these ones appear out of nowhere thanks to time rifts, and you have to set time to either run away or even hitting them to get a first strike. I like this. You can grind in a set area instead of running back and forth on a stupid hallway like we are doing now.
Don't fret, young one. Soon the whole world will open up to you.
Okay. So we get our first somewhat boss fight, not really, just a paradox, and we kill with ease. After examining the crash site, turns out it's a time gate, and it knows from 700 years in the future where he was last human on the planet, and the cocoon did fall before his time. We also learned that sometime after the events in the ending of the first game, Lightning disappeared after the final battle, but somehow Sarah remembers different, and that she was there like how the game originally ended. Fuck!
I didn't say it was perfect.
So the best way I can describe it, referencing DBC again, think of it as Trunks coming back to give Goku the antidote. Long story short, a second timeline is created, one where Lightning was there after the battle, and one she didn't make it. So now it says we need a relic to enter the time gate, something you have to search for throughout the game to use multiple time gates. I was skimming past this because it's boring. Sarah's a teacher, Snow went looking for Lightning, and Sarah has a cat.
What?
I thought you would be mad.
No, it's just filler.
Okay, nice. We agree on skipping it for once. We also get introduced to the new paradigm system. In this one, you can choose any of the paradigms and level up, but instead of each having their own set crystal path, it's all one path. You can choose which one you want to level up first. So like you want Commando level 8 will get you this skill, or you can do the Archer level 8 will get you this skill. This I love. I can actually play how I want my character developed. Unlike the last game where I couldn't, I pretty much had to level up the main paradigm jobs for each character and slowly earn their secondaries on a set path. Also, accessories are different too. Your character has capacity points that allow them to equip a certain amount of accessories as long as it doesn't exceed the character's max capacity.
Seems you're really getting to this game, Sacreds.
I won't deny it, the game system in general is well put together. I mean, it's still a bit lenient, but I know it's just the first chapter, so no biggie. Also, sadly, you still can't move your characters in battle, but it seems they move in better positions most of the time, but whatever. We didn't get another fight with that bitch from before and some bitchin' music. Sound like someone loved Devil May Cry. Damn, son! So Sarah jumps through the time gate with Noel. After her goodbyes, we see them traveling through the history crux, and we are then introduced to the open time world thing. Long story short, this allows us to travel through different time periods on different towns and locations in the game. It's, I believe, a great idea. It's definitely inspired by Chrono Trigger. Sadly, I don't have any relics to divulge from my set path right now, so I'll take the first here. And we get a scene in time travel that would be a lot better with this theme, I think.
Really, Sacreds? You couldn't resist?
You know what would be a really cool idea? If Keanu Reeves played the Doctor, but it's Bill and Ted character instead.
Secrets, what have you done? That would be awesome!
Continue the damn games. We can move forward with our investigation.
Right. So Sarah and Noel arrive in British Ruins 5 a.m. Noel is all happy because he's never been inside Cocoon because, you know, it's falls in the future, and thus a paradox happens we fight a giant fist. Who will literally fists us.
Giggity.
I'm going to shove my fist so hard in you, Adam, if you don't stop.
Oh, please do. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Adam, from 2 years ago. I don't think you realize I wouldn't be saying that shit to her.
Oh God, that's what she meant. Wait.
Have fun, Adam. Anyway, during this fight, we're introduced to a new status effect called Wounded. Basically, as your character takes damage, the max HP decreases over time. It can't be recovered for the duration of the fight. This mostly happens in boss fights, so basically, the longer the fight, the harder it gets. There are items to recover it, but they can be pricey early on. But if you die and get finished down in battle or revived, your max HP is restored. Long story short, I think this is a great addition to the game. It adds more depth to it. It makes you constantly keep at the edge of your seat during boss fights.
Secrets, I think lightning wounded me.
That's what you get for deep throating, Adam.
No shit. He went past my elbow. He truly was committed, even after he said he changed his mind.
Ew, you're sick, Adam.
No, seriously? I think I'm bleeding internally.
It can wait. Because after the battle, a quick cinematic, perfect, and our heroes get arrested and go to jail.
Don't drop the soap.
I think that's okay because Noah's male and Sarah's female.
I was telling Noel that.
Log.
Yep. Also, I'm still bleeding.
Okay, well that's cool. Well, this girl named Alyssa from the academy gets us out of prison and gives us communicators and insists we are guests here, and she's only doing this because she saw us come through the time gate and asks questions, and she wants help with taking care of the paradox. I guess we're being used again.
Sloppy seconds.
I'm not going to give you the satisfaction.
Party pooper.
So as we finally start our quest, we gain some monsters as our third-party members. That's right. Apparently Sarah has the ability to guide the untamed. Basically, remember how a bunch of monsters were summoned by Caius and Lightning during the opening cinematic? Well, Sarah's got it too. Every monster that Sarah attains has a paradigm-specific role, like Healer or Ravager, and can be leveled up with monster parts and earn new abilities related to their class.
So, Pokemon.
Yeah.
Gotta catch them all.
Seriously, you know what Pokemon is, yet you don't know what Nintendo is.
I still don't know what Nintendo is.
Tragic.
You can only have 3 monsters equipped at a given time, but you can still make paradigm packs for battle. Basically, you change job class in battle, so can the monsters be changed out with another. However, if both human player characters die, the monsters can't revive them, so it's game over.
Hey, can't you get like Saz or Lightning, hell, even Snow as the third-party member?
That's a very good question. Technically, yes, but it's like they are a paradox themselves, only have one job, like Lightning being from the past game, only having the commando job. So basically, they are like the monsters. Also, they are DLC, by the way. So unless you want to waste money on them, it's not really worth it, so fuck it. We do a bit of grinding for that sweet CP and animal parts where we meet Chocobolina, the time-traveling merchant? I don't know, she somehow is everywhere regardless of time periods or paradoxes. Also, she's sort of cute.
Yeah, if you like weeaboos. Am I right?
Up yours, Adam. After finding a few time gates we can't use without the relics, we come across Atlas, which we can fight now and go further in the ruins to find a device that can weaken the paradox. Hell with that, I'm gonna fight it head on to my death. God damn. God damn.
Learning from one's failures can lead one to live prosperously and be forgiven.
What the hell are you talking about?
Sorry, paradox and messing with me. Please be careful.
Okay, well, cause this game likes to pull ass shit like this, we go and find the device to literally get pulling a stupid puzzle. Honestly, this is just filler. It's one of several puzzles in the game where you matching crystal or step on the squares only once while collecting all the crystals. It's stupid. We do all that to activate the device to weaken the Atlas, who is now visible and does not paradox, and whoop his ass with a quick, perfect cinematic. That's all the things he destroyed all fixed in this time period. Alyssa finds a tombstone dedicated to the people who were killed in the Purge and finds her friend's name on there and not hers, because I guess she thought she would die and it's a paradox. Honestly, I doze off at this part because I don't care enough. We get a relic and use a time gate. Once again, jumping to roughly 5 more years later. Really, Adam?
Oh, come on, man. You totally set me up for that one.
I don't know what that was, but I had a really good beat.
Right? See, Sacreds? I made a good choice. So, fuck off! Damn!
So we arrive at our destination. It's dark and fuck it. Let Noel explain. I don't care.
They said 500 years ago, a massive fal'Cie appeared. For a while, it blotted out the sun and turned everything dark.
If that happened 500 years in your past, then this must be 200 years in my future.
Right. But something's wrong. Look, the eclipse is only affecting this small area. That shouldn't be possible.
Okay, so you're saying this could be a paradox.
Alright, paradoxes.
Huh? Had to happen sooner or later.
In short, yes. But hey, I didn't write the dialogue, so don't look at me.
God, I really hate your games, Lightning.
Me too.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I'm Adam from 15 Minutes in the Future.
Oh no, Christ.
Adam for 15 minutes in the future. I can't believe that's happening right now. Why are you here?
I just came back to see my old sexy self again. Because I'm so sexy.
Oh my god, Lightning, please take care of it.
With pleasure.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, but I just let her do it anyway. But damn! Sacreds! Do I not have just a fine, tight, thick ass?
Moving on. So we have to stay in the spotlight so we don't accidentally fight a strong monster early on.
So, reverse Metal Gear Solid.
I'm afraid so, and this thing appears for another battle, and though it's tough, we whoop its ass, it looks like Hope arrived, because only he would bring a damn boomerang into a fight.
Oh my god, not Hope.
Oh joy, it's Hope.
You know, I thought you'd be much happier. I know it's been like 10 years, but he got taller and became a man.
And that's why I don't like him. I like them young. Because they can be my disciples longer.
Yeah, you think we should?
I think we should call the cops.
Really? You think, them coming here would do anything?
Well, one of me did shoot her, right?
Yeah, and because of that, we're stuck in this paradox. What would happen if you think they shot her?
Shit, that's a really good point. Okay, let's continue.
So Hope has matured quite a bit, it seems. He's no longer a whiny little bitch wanting revenge and making me hate him. Instead, he's become director of the Academy Research trying to help the people of Grand Pulse. So I say this, I prefer this Hope unlike that bitch boy.
You're dead to me.
Whatever. It's nice to at least see a character develop into a mature adult, not make bad calls. Also, we see Alyssa, who I believe is fucking Hope, so good job Hope, finally got laid, and explains about the Cirrus.
You've traveled through time. I suppose it's not surprising you know about these things. The power to rule was passed down from one Cirrus to the next. She was always called Yule.
Followed by Hope using an Oracle Drive that can show small glimpses of the future so that he could try to change it. Even with Lightning in Valhalla, though he says he's not sure because the footage is damaged due to the paradox. I'm sorry, but that footage is still good enough to tell who's who and what not. I've seen worse video playback on AOL back in the day when we had dial-up. Now that's the real shit! So Hope gives us a relic to use on a time gate. We continue on our journey. Several paths open up for us to explore past so and so in different time periods. But I heard you really don't have to do the side quests or the extra things, because you can make it to the final battle in less than 15 hours. And I'm going to test that theory.
So wait, less than 50? No, less than 20? What the fuck kind of RPG is this?
At least it's short. So stop nitpicking, you two, and continue.
Is that an airsoft gun?
No, it's a magic shotgun with a nice orange tip, because I like the damn color.
And what are you gonna do with it?
Don't worry about it.
Hey guys!
No more Adams unless it's the one we're looking for.
Holy shit!
Dude, that was fucking awesome! See how you flopped like that? Amazing.
You think that would be enough to kill me? Nope! Still alive!
Why don't you die? There. He's dead now. But just in case. Now. Continue.
Neat. So we travel to Fang and Vanille's hometown or about 200 years in the future, where the past and future somehow have tangled up and caused a paradox of space-time affecting itself. So, long story short, using Mog, we discover the correct path we go with this ability. Oh, I didn't mention that before, but he has the ability to reveal hidden treasure and artifacts. Whatever, big whoop, and fast forward to boring crystal puzzle, both of them, overdrive showing the timeline where lightning didn't disappear, proving Sarah's memories of lightning being alive in the end of the first game did happen. Of course, sexy voice Caius wants none of this shit.
Prophecy. It's been changed.
But that's impossible.
If you change the future, you change the past.
If you build it, they will come.
If you plant it, it will grow.
If you don't continue, I will make you.
Fuck, jeez, alright, God.
Spoil sport.
Fuck, alright, so we also meet Ural, but it's not Ural that Noelle knows, and we learn that Caius has learned of us jumping between the timelines, letting the many Urals watch us like the creep she is. And thus we get our first rival fight. It isn't hard if you have a Sentinel monster to distract him and have the Saboteur ability to buff him, even wound his max HP, because he doesn't have health regain. I'll be honest, the first time I did this fight years ago, I did horribly. Not having a Sentinel monster is fine, but I was stupid and didn't level up the Saboteur, just cemented my failure. But this time I was prepared, I whoop his ass, just to have the fucker float in the air and be like, get that weak shit out of here.
That asshole thinks he's a savior. There can be only one.
I think she's triggered.
Well, it seems Caius is, and he throws a few energy waves saying changing the timeline is a sin.
Which it truly is. Adam!
You know, I hope I caused the paradox for the lulz.
When all hope seems lost and Caius is about to strike down the heroes, Ural picks up a flower saying the timelines had already been changed, and we learn that basically changing parts of the future may affect the past to our heart's desire. Oh, some shit like that, and Caius and Ural take their lead before Ural can witness any more changes. So we now get this new timeline where the darkness that was in the sky is gone, meet with Hope again, having explained the original events to him, oh, and meet another Ural.
I came here to confirm something I already know. You and I are the same.
What do you mean?
You, too, can show others the way.
Wait. I don't get it. How are we the same?
Oh my god, Adam, do the honors.
Because you can see the future! And you're fucking serious! You dumbass!
That would do, Adam. That will do. So the Ogre Drive shows us that the crystal pillar will collapse and Cocoon will fall, aka the original timeline where Cocoon did fall way before Noelle's time.
How many times must I see this?
So when a Yule sees the future, she dies. That's what I'm getting from this.
Either that, or Caius pulled a Bill Cosby.
Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What?
So we go to the crystal pillar in the year of 300 to see a bunch of killer tomatoes, paradox from another time into one, and Sarah, well, look.
Sarah!
I think my theory is almost right. I think if Yule and Sarah see the future, they slowly die.
Either that, or it's Bill
Seriously,
Cosby.
Adam, if you finish that sentence, I'm gonna have lightning chop off your gonads.
Oh, I already did.
Excuse me?
When one pledges to me, it's in their contract to, well, let's say I make them like Kens.
Oh my god, Adam!
Wait, where did it say? Oh my god, I'm a Kindle! Where did it say that, you whore?
I don't know. All I know is that it's there. Have fun being a eunuch, Adam.
Damn, that's fucked. So we find a much sexier Snow somehow was sent to the future too during his search for lightning. Not only that, but he's been fighting this giant flat who's currently eating away the crystal pillar. Thus we team up with guest party member Snow and have one of the most epic and sort of hard boss fights with all the status effects being thrown around. It gets hectic, but we manage and we beat it. Getting cinematic cutscene. But the flan keep coming, making another one form. Snow and Noelle have a talk, and damn, Snow got sexy. I mean, damn sexy.
That's pretty gay, Sacreds.
Oh, and you time traveling to get some of your past selves isn't?
No, that's not gay, it's masturbation.
Dude, the fact that you have to time travel to get any is tragic.
But at least I'm getting some from myself. Right, Lightning?
Touching ourselves is sin and makes me cry.
But I'm doing me.
Your worst sin of all. You will burn for it. Trust me.
What is my life coming to? So with our guest party member, we follow this trail of Killer Tomatoes to see how all paradox is happening. We also gain the ability to throw Mog that allows us to collect hard to reach treasure. Get over there, you little bitch! And we find a time gate that, well, guess isn't meant for Snow, so he can't go, but that's okay. Guess he's gonna fight that monster again while we are gone. Oh yeah, it's been branded again. Wonder when that happened. Or will we ever find out? Fuck it, right? We got more important things to worry about, like finding that right gate to go through. It's nice this game is more open, has plenty of exploration, including different time periods, but sometimes you have to find the right gate that will allow the main story to continue. And the game expects you to go back to different time periods and find the other gates in those areas.
So a lot of going back and forth, huh?
Sometimes it's through time periods, but thank God for the internet.
Cheaters never prosper, Sacreds.
And I don't care, nope. So after I find the right gate, we travel to a time with no period. It looks like we met some hunters, and after doing several hunts to prove ourselves, we're allowed to use a weather machine that helps us find a dragon, like thing, sucking flan from this era, sending them to the giant one in the future. So of course we fight and struggle with it at first, but we manage to kill it barely. Fuck!
You can always grind to get stronger.
That's a funny thing. I thought maybe you should find something to grind on.
Is that a sex joke?
I don't know, do they make douches for cobwebs?
Keep laughing. Soon this paradox will be corrected, and I will have the last laugh.
So we see the big flan as weakened and now have one last fight with it. And after the fight, Noelle and Snow have a bit of a disagreement about why Snow went back to fight it. Yada yada, cutscene of Snow leaving.
Snow? What's happening?
Time is up.
Wait, but we resolved the paradox.
Maybe that's the reason. The timeline is correcting itself. Things that don't belong in this era are disappearing.
So did he die? Did he go into the future? No one really knows, but he will be missed. And I mean damn missed.
Dude, I can't handle you right now.
Oh, and how do you plan to leave here, Adam?
Simple. With this.
How long have you had that?
Oh, all the Adams have one. I mean, ever since the one of me shot that one of you. I mean, that's how all this paradox shit happened, right?
Adam, if you had that this whole time, why didn't he use it sooner?
Oh, and how about that Sharon gun of yours?
That's simple. Ever since Saturn, I've been scared to use it.
Oh, so you have a bit of a dysfunction. You know, like a wee little bit of a problem,
What are you implying?
Silence, cretin. This is how I will end this paradox. I will find the one Adam that shot me.
You know, that's actually a good question. Did you use magic or a portal gun, when you first got here?
That's a one-time deal. I just happened to find a portal already open.
She's a one-time deal.
That's it! Now, Sacreds, please continue the game. We have hunting to do.
Yeah, sure. Let's get broken this summer. Let's get broken. Oh God, I'm a mess.
Previously on Sacred Sound Reviews.
No time for questions! We are sexy. We are sexy bitches!
Take a wild guess.
Oh boy, we're gonna have some fun.
And that's why I don't like him. I like them young.
Simple. With this.
Now we return to the reviews.
No, not this one. Oh, no. Oh my God.
What? What is it?
Nothing. Just keep playing the game.
What are you really looking for?
I'm looking for the Adam that started this whole bullshit paradox. Damn it, not this one.
You know, the chances of you finding him are...
Never tell me the odds! Oh, what is that? It's so slippery and...
Oh no, don't tell me. Oh.
Don't worry about it, Sacreds. Just play the game.
So we're now in a city called Academia 100. Here before the fall of Cocoon, we see artificial fal'Cies running the city. Everything looks nice and seems okay when suddenly the fal'Cie scans Sarah and starts returning the people of the city to see who's out to attack us. This part isn't really much to talk about because you're mostly running through this maze-like city trying to reach the next cutscene. Not really giving it a good time to explore. Sure, the Cs are easy to kill, but there's just so many of them. It's like a constant fight every second. God damn.
Not this one either. Damn it. I thought for sure this would be the one.
Maybe you should take a break and sit down for a bit.
Not yet. One more time. I'm sure this is it. Linkle, was that portal always there?
Hut! It is now.
Hey guys! Want to see a dead body? Oh god, it's her.
Hey! She's gonna destroy us all! Destroy us all!
What the hell's going on? Hello, Avatar. Where's my invitation, blasphemer? Oh, hell no. You win this time, Avatar.
What the hell happened there?
Don't worry about it. Just some unfinished business I'll take care of later.
So we get this cutscene and well, our good buddy Caius explaining more why he has every reason to stop them.
100 years before this time and encounter Caius there. But I don't plan on letting him kill us.
There is no mistake. You are one and the same. A distortion, a contradiction.
Caius, this is unlike you. If we were in your way, why not just stop us yourself?
A fitting sacrifice was required for you to comprehend your transgressions. To that end, I enlisted some assistance.
Of course, the heroes are confused more than ever and all thinks Caius did something 200 years ago to mess with the man-made fal'Cie. So we then proceed further into the city playing a game of tag with Caius when we come across a Yule this time and decide to save her from a really bad hentai.
What is hentai?
Oh, yeah, the symbol. I'll show you that. Yeah, check that out.
Oh, is that me and my sister?
Yeah. If it exists, there's porn of it.
This won't stand.
I just said if it exists, there's porn of it.
I must smite these heathens. They are impure. I must teach them a lesson.
I don't know how you plan to do that. It's impossible to even try.
Oh, is there?
Isn't that grave misuse of that thing? And are you trying to fix this paradox?
I can do both. See? One person down, billions to go.
What the hell?
That one was female. Oh well.
So even after we save her from getting well penetrated, it seems this monster from Resident Evil wants some of that serious ass and gets in on it, and we then have to face said tentacle monster. And I'll be honest here, I didn't realize you need to kill the tentacles on the sides to have it lower its shield. So yeah, my bad, stupid struggle. So it dies, but so does Yule, because she couldn't take its big, loaded head.
What?
Can we please have Adam back? He would have loved that joke.
Only if it's the one.
Oh, shame. So we get artifact from Yule and head to a time gate, Augustus Tower 200 AF. And the first thing Sarah does is start looking at it.
Don't you say it.
What? I was just going to say that she was looking at the records in the computer and how she's trying to get further along the path trying to find Caius.
Oh, okay then.
Also porn!
Son of a bitch!
So we see Caius walking away, but we can't follow him. We also learned that Caius and Noelle were guardians of Yule at one point together. Mog tells us that the time stream is all fucked up like usual, and Sarah figures out that we need a time key to open the time gate, so we travel to a different world to try and find it. I also want to point out that my chocobo is badass. Look at this hardcore motherfucker just headbutting that monster.
Chocobos are scary. Like your Earth's ostriches.
That's a fair point. And as we make our way through the place, we come across a time gate leading us to the same Augustus Tower from before, but this time 100 years after the 200. And of course, it's the same tower, just wibbly wobbly timey-wimey stuff. And I swear, this place has a high counter rate. Enter the password, which was so gracefully given to us from the broken announce on the intercom, and we hacked to the secret admin account. Seriously, if you weren't paying attention, we never pick up those random numbers she's saying are the password you need.
I will admit, it isn't perfect.
When I'm done with this game, Lightning, one way or another, I will find a way to get rid of you for good.
Yeah, you said that before. Let's keep moving forward.
I will. Noelle and Sarah question who would have taken over Augustus Tower from the future, but we pay attention here. We see the computers watching us like the HAL 9000 and realize it's a possible future from the timeline has been deleted. So the computer starts to make preparations for any more intrusions in other timelines, and we're back in Augustus Tower 200, where we meet a clone. or hologram, something.
I am a duplicate of the Alyssa Zidell entity. My design is based on her biophysical data.
How'd she?
She's a machine. A fabricated life form. Or a living machine. The semantics are irrelevant.
But anyway, she's connected to the fal'Cie, and apparently the real Hope and Alyssa were killed by this computer and its artificial fal'Cie master. Oh joy! But we start making our way up the elevator and kill a lot more things, and we also learn that this AI has basically gone Skynet on us and is trying to kill us. What's with the future and there's always some AI that just hates humans?
Well, you are a deplorable lot.
Rude! As we continue, we meet Yule again. She explains how she's the last Seeress and how Caius is her guardian and how he's immortal. This is also that I can remember all of the prophecies that Seeress makes. Yule knows that history has already been majorly fucked with, is totally on board with us trying to change the timeline. She thinks if we fix the future, it will go backwards and correct all time. So after we leave, she sees a new future and dies. She lies la vie.
I didn't know you spoke French.
What? You thought I was some old cultured piece of shit?
Well, yes.
You whore. Whatever. So we make our way further up the tower and are greeted by a proto-fal'Cie. You know, the one thing that's been trying to kill us the whole time? Well, buckle up, kids, because this is going to be a bumpy ride. As we fight this fal'Cie, it keeps creating a new one through another paradox because it sees that we defeated the old one. So it just sends a new one right after we kill the first one.
What if you kill the original one before it creates another one?
That won't work. It would see that we killed it and just make new ones of itself.
What if you go back so far to kill it before it even gets created? That way you never have to fight it in the first place and everything will be fine.
Are you belittling me right now? But I mean, we kind of do that. Sarah has the idea to cry out to Hope and basically just have him never create the damn thing in the first place. But immediately after, Sarah gets magical eyes and sees Caius basically kicking the shit out of us in the future. But hey, good news! It's now 4XXAF. High five, Lightning!
No!
But we finally appear in the clean, safe city, and after looking around for a bit, Hope and Alyssa show up to congratulate us and invite us back to the academy. Hope they threw a party for us. Sarah needs to get her drink on.
How dare you?
Ah, shove it. So we make our way there, and Hope explains how he saw Sarah yelling at him, so he stopped researching the proto-fal'Cie, and boom! Future safe. Hooray for me! And we get a side quest from Hope to find gravitron cores, of fucking course.
You heard about the time capsule we used? It's a device that slows down time only for its occupants. The effect is caused by the creation of a powerful gravitational field and, well, essentially we just slept as the outside world flashed forward into the future.
This capsule of yours, it can't take you back, can it?
Unfortunately not. And considering it broke down after a single use, I doubt it'll prove to be a popular method of time travel.
Ah, so that's how they are here. Okay, that makes sense now. With the save time in this video, I went ahead and just collected them off screen. The gravitron core.
I would give a shit, but I just don't care right now. I can feel it in my groin. Soon I will find the atom that shot me.
Ew, that's sick.
I don't regret what I said. Now continue the game.
So after turning in the gravitron cores, Hope and Alyssa see us off, stating that the new cocoon that they are making will be finished in exactly 100 years, thanks to the gravitron cores we gave them. Also, Noelle states we better be prepared because we may have to fight a tough fight ahead.
Yes, our teeth and ambitions are bared. Be prepared.
I feel like Disney's gonna sue somebody.
Joke's on them. They have to catch me first.
And we end up the Void Beyond, aka No Time, where we see Noelle get stabbed by Caius. Okay, nice, one down. And Sarah trying to regress through the Void, meaning the many Yules of throughout time, who pretty much explain in more detail what we pretty much know, that by this point, the goddess Atrio saved Lightning and Gay from being monsters, and that it wasn't love or friendship in the end. And because of this, time got warped and chaos got unleashed on the timeline, and pretty much Yule confirms every time she sees the timeline end, she does die, and that Sarah her too if she continues to make a new timeline. Ha! In your face, Al! Oh yeah, that's right. He's gone.
But soon the one true Adam will arrive, and I will extract my revenge.
Can I at least tell him I told him so?
I don't see why not.
Alright, cool. Yule also states that the void beyond time is like a gateway to your desires and dreams, but of course Caius wants none of that shit, and the fight happens, which is quite easy to win, cause like it got nerfed from its one fight. And of course, Caius uses more of his time magic to fuck with Sarah, and well, Caius explains what he did to Noel earlier when he stabbed him.
What have you done to him?
He is living in a time and place where he knows only joy. He acknowledged his defeat, and now he is at peace.
So basically, Noel, lost in the void of time, is now living an endless dream, aka like the Matrix. Caius also explains when Entrio saved Sarah and her friends from their fate in the first game, it caused a death sentence for every Yule he ever protected due to timeline changing. So he made a vow to end history and time itself once and for all so more Yules can not suffer. Thus he would destroy Valhalla, a place without time or history but where all of them go in the end. Wow, that was a lot to take in. I'm glad he went so far to explain it. What more do you have to say, Caius?
Surrender now to your heart's desire.
Well, that can't be good. Thus, Sarah enters a dream of her desire, which is being reunited with her friends and family. And of course, lightning. And here we get a choice to stay or leave. And yes, when the game's ending is here, accepting your desire and being happy. The only time where choices like this really matter, besides the one about the Proto-Fal'Cie. Of course, we turn it down. The whole dream gets a little drunk, it seems. But hey, I want the canon ending. None of this alternate ending shit. We didn't meet up with Vanilla and Fang who enter people's dreams from within the crystal. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. They cut Sarah a path to escape her dream like desire and to go and save Noel from his.
You are right to deny a false savior. I am the one true God.
Wait, so you're God now?
No, not until the third game.
What the fuck? There's a third game? So we go to Noel's dream and learn of his past or future of him being one of the last three alive, Caius and Yule being the others. He fights Caius to gain the Chaos power, but refuses to kill Caius. Caius thinks that Noel is not worthy of killing him, and of course not worthy of becoming Yule's one true guardian. So Caius says, fuck it, I'm going to invade Valhalla and end this shit once and for all, aka the beginning of the game. If I had to make a guess, I think Caius wants to die, no longer wants to be immortal and witness any more Yules dying, and around the same time Yule did too, thus making Noel the last person in the world, so he sets off across the desert, praying to find a way to Valhalla.
Thus I answer his prayer and bring him to Valhalla.
What would happen if I prayed to you?
I would shit down your throat after I slit it.
Damn, that's graphic.
I know.
Oh, got chills. And of course, Sarah saves Noel from repeating the same dream over and over again. Thus we fight that Magog, whatever, one final time. This time the complete body, and after a small, real easy fight, I beat it for good. Followed by a clip of Sarah's visions will kill her.
If we hurry, we just might do it in time. Then I wouldn't have to have any more visions.
We also learn from Mog some more about Caius.
I know all about Caius, Kubo. The Farseer Guardians were given a mission. They had to protect the Cirrus. They were l'Cie, Kubo.
The Guardians were servants of the Fal'Cie. Can that really be true? Does that mean Caius is a l'Cie?
Not anymore, Kubo. He was saved by the goddess. Etro freed him, and he's not a l'Cie anymore, Kubo.
That's exactly what happened to me in Lightning. We were l'Cie, and the goddess intervened to free us.
Kubo. But Caius became immortal too. He's lived for centuries and centuries at the side of the Cirrus. He protects her always, the undying guardian, Kubo.
Gee, Mog, that info would have been useful earlier.
Why do you think I gave him to Sarah? I got tired from holding out on me.
Well, after a bit of grinding, we arrive to Sarah's village, which is all old and decaying, and finally have our reunion with Lightning, and she pretty much goes into detail about how a new timeline was created and whatnot.
What is that? Watch out!
The events of that day tore open a portal to another world.
Get off me!
And from the depths of the rift appeared a darkness that had no place in our world. An irresistible force that dragged me away to the edge of time. The screams of the dying had unlocked a gate. A door that led directly to the throne of the goddess. Etro waited beyond the gate and sent her miracles to the human world. but a creeping darkness slipped through and threatened to devour our reality. Etro closed the gate and warped the timeline. Time's flow was altered, and existence itself was distorted. I was lost. The darkness caught me in its embrace and wrote me out of history.
So pretty much there's no more goddess, and Lightning is protecting her throne from Caius. Well, Intro is still around, it's just that she's weakened and we don't know where she is. And basically if Valhalla falls, Chaos will roam freely and destroy everything. Pretty much Chaos is hell. It literally is hell will be unleashed upon the world.
You are correct. Hell will be unleashed and the apocalypse will happen.
And if Atreus completely disappears for good, there would be nothing to stop the chaos, and that's exactly what Caius wants. If a great many people die, the gates to heaven wouldn't be able to take that many souls in without chaos being unleashed, aka hell. So let's check our notes. If Atreus is killed, no one can keep chaos at bay. And if a lot of people die, like the fall of Cocoon, then the unseen realm, aka heaven, would have to open its gates wider, thus the chaos would flow out more, aka hell be unleashed. And finally, this is what Caius wants. This old time would end, history be destroyed. Fuck, I didn't think the plot for a Final Fantasy game would be so convoluted anymore than it already was, and confusing. But hell, I need to grind a bit, which I did, and prepare for the final battle, because we are almost there.
Hurry, Sacreds. Soon my revenge will be complete. Quickly now, Sacreds.
I feel real dirty right now.
Don't worry, this will all be over shortly.
I hope so. We finally traveled to Academia 500 AF to meet, hope, and listen for the new Cocoon to launch. See that roads are confused with chaos and ever-changing, thus the game's platforming begins, and I mean it. The whole game you have a jump button, but it's not really used to this point, and let me tell you, this whole part of the game would test your Mario skills.
I'm not doing it again. Besides, I already know what a Mario is, thanks to the movie Mario Brothers.
Oh my god, you watched that?
Yes. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do to you for it.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, believe me, you'll be doing a lot more than just that when I finalize your punishment.
Wow, really?
Yep, I will enjoy it.
Happy place. Happy place. So this whole lava hill is bullshit, because you need precise timing on the jumping, not to mention these little gaps. God damn these gaps, I hate them. You think it's a full connected path, but guess what? Just a small gap between the long platforms and landing. I can't tell you how many of these I fell through. Let's just say this, I got ability that's optional that allows you to float a few seconds when you hold the jump button. It helps a bit, but not if you keep forgetting small gaps. Fuck, and if you fall, you go back to that last cactuar you touch. And yes, you have to do a lot of going back and forth, resetting the path to your liking. And you fuck up once, you have to reset it to the beginning and try it over unless you've made it to the next cactuar statue. Now there's a small boss fight, but who cares, right? More platforming in a goddamn RPG. What the fuck? Seriously, I was joking about the Mario skills earlier. My god!
Yes.
We're not doing that anymore. Let me just finish this damn game.
Fine.
So we finally arrive at the end of the level to witness Caius Digivolve one last time, and thus our boss rush begins. I do mean boss rush. 5 fights to be exact without any saves, so here we go. Oh, and Stas is here too, guess he got frozen with his son as well. So we fight atop an airship again, the Bahamut form of Caius, and it's not really that hard, so it's beaten quite easily with Caius becoming human again.
You still don't know the truth, Sarah. You are the same as Yule. You can see the timeline. Even if you save your future, you will not survive to see it.
I know the truth, Caius. I know that every time I change things, I lose a part of my life. But don't you see? I don't care. I'm here to protect the future. And I will!
How very noble of you.
Thus, the next stage of the fight begins, and like the last couple times we faced him, we would wound him first. Well, don't waste time here. Go with the paradigm of 3 commandos and ravagers to make him stagger and finish the fight before his health recovers. Remember, he does have health regain, and it seems it's much faster this time around. Not to mention he likes to do a lot of status effects this time too, and of course, Caius doesn't go down yet, and another talk happens.
Everything I do is for you. Her spirit is bound by a curse. I will save her.
What curse?
How many Yules have you met on this journey? The jewel of the Farseers is reincarnated without end in every age. Think what that means. Her only purpose is to die over and over. Even though she can see the future, she's not allowed to escape her fate. She is born knowing that she will die before she has truly lived. Countless deaths without a life to give them meaning. destroy time and fate itself, then your spirit shall be free!
With a slashing across the sky and a ripple in time happen, leading to Valhalla, Sarah and Noel jump through, leaving Hope and Sasha to make sure the new cocoon rises.
Yes! Yes!
Please never smile like that again.
He's coming. He'll be here soon. I am moist with anticipation. Soon my revenge will be complete.
Oh my god, I never want to hear you say moist again.
Shut up. So he can arrive.
Ew. So we finally arrive in Valhalla with Odin in horse form helping us land on the beach safely, but Kais wants none of that shit and shoots down Odin. Kais then gets a huge power boost now that he's in Valhalla, thanks to all the chaos seeping through here, and thus the third fight in a row happens. It's a doozy, because now besides being stronger and having faster health regain and debuffs to use on us, he's now throwing around Ultima like it's going out of style. God damn! I even had to set the settings to easy because this fight was just trashing me with Ultima. Even on easy, he's still beating me like I'm trailer trash.
Because I think you are?
Up yours! So just stagger him and it should be easy to the fourth fight that happens immediately, no cutscene, no health restore like the last three. In this game, every cutscene after a fight or even random battle, your health is restored to full, but not between this third and fourth fight. Kais just floats up and basically says now for the real deal and gets even harder. It doesn't help if your HP was already low at the end of the third fight, and I gotta say, these last fights were so intense and epic, it's hard not to enjoy them without paying attention to your stats. Like, I didn't see any lags of any sort for all this shit that was happening, and finally another cutscene after that gauntlet.
Think, Caius, think. Was it really a curse? Was it forced on her by Etro? Do you really think that Yule wanted to die and not come back? Of course not. Yule wanted to come back. Every time she died in your arms, she wanted to come back. She knew her next life would be short. She knew! Because she wanted to see you. Again and again without end.
Enough, no more. Lies!
Why won't you believe me?
Damn, and Noel goes a customer unleashing the chaos, which sucks us in, but that's okay. Lightning shows up like the savior she is.
About time I get some recognition.
And pulls us out only to fight pretty much Kai's true form, which is holy shit, 3 Bahamut? Oh my god, so basically this fifth and final fight is against 3 bosses at the same time. Your main goal is to kill the Chaos Bahamut, the purple one, in the back, but to even fight that one you have to kill the yellow and red ones first. And even if you manage that, you can finally fight the purple one, but if you take too long, the yellow and red one will spawn. Every so often you have to kill them again to get a chance to face the purple. It's a real pain in the ass, and keep in mind I'm on easy now. I've been on easy since the 3rd boss fight of this gauntlet. Oh, and every so often Chaos Bahamut will do Giga Flare. There'll be a countdown to warn you to make sure to switch to Sentinel for a better chance to survive. However, if you and the other 2 dragons are alive, well, it becomes this. Damn, that hurt even for Sentinel class active. I can imagine if I didn't switch to that beforehand. But after about an hour living and killing dragons over and over, we finally did the last hit to Chaos Bahamut. We returned to the beaches of Valhalla. And we returned to the beaches of Valhalla along with Kais in human form, who's still a mortal dude but begs for death, which can only be done if he gets stabbed in the heart. He also goes on to say he killed lightning because time moves differently in Valhalla and did so before we arrived. Noel refuses to kill him. Kais is like, "You will kill me, brah," and attacks Sarah. Noel, defending Sarah, activates the game's last quick time.
Don't you? Noel, born at the end of days, you understand the true value of life. But know this. You will kill me, Noel. The moment I cease to exist, you shall be released from her fate.
Give it up. I won't do it.
Impressive.
No!
He who can change time must choose between those who die and those who live. You must bear the burden. The eternal paradox.
Caius!
Don't worry, you'll be in the next game.
Why, Lightning? Why spoil such an epic ending?
Oh, it's not over yet.
So we ended the final paradox and everything seems okay. We returned back to Academia 500 AF to see that new cocoon rose and that saw safe swaying of Vanelle's crystal bodies. And the time gates vanished from history and everything seems okay, till the timelines merge into one, causing Sarah to see all of these new histories and whatnot being made, causing her to have an aneurysm, pretty much killing her on the spot. Holy shit, that's fucked.
About time the harlot got what she had coming.
Not even any sadness from you, not even a tear.
I'm sad it didn't happen sooner.
The goddess. She is gone, Kupo.
The heart of chaos beats in my chest. A manifestation of Etro. Should this heart stop beating, the goddess will die once again.
I killed the goddess?
When the goddess dies, the chaos of Valhalla is unleashed. The chaos has the power to warp the timeline and destroy the past.
What the fuck? Oh my god, and yes, that's the canon ending. Are you confused? Because I'm fucking am. Well, a little bit. See, Atro did disappear, but she gave her heart to Caius when she saved him from becoming a monster all those centuries ago. It's what made him immortal, so by him getting stabbed, not only was he granted death, but Atro was killed as well. Thus, everything in history and time itself was being eaten away by chaos. The very thing Caius wanted. But who was that sitting on the throne? Was that Lightning? Oh, fuck, it is Lightning, isn't it?
That's right, Sacreds. I became the new goddess. By sitting on that throne and crystallizing myself, I stopped the chaos midway through eating everything. Also, I'm a god now.
But I thought Caius killed you.
Oh, he did.
Then how are you alive?
I rose 3 days later.
What?
DLC time!
DLC? That's right, to get the full ending of the game you have to pay for a DLC, which is Lightning's final battle against Caius, leading to her death before Noelle and Sarah arrive to fight Caius one last time. Basically, Lightning sees a glimpse of the future, which is the ending that Sarah died after the timelines merged, thus leading to Lightning getting killed before they arrive because she let her guard down. But more upon the line, she fell into darkness, sees some fucking scary shit with one last fight with Caius. Not much to really say, it's basically Lightning accepting her fate and duty to become the new goddess, and Sarah comes to visit her as a spirit, and Lightning assumes the throne as crystal stasis, yeah. And that's it for 13-2. It had ups and downs, but I really enjoyed it compared to the last game. Most problems are fixed with either minor or big improvements. The story is confusing like most time travel ones are, but the game's characters make up for it. Like Caius, a great villain, not to mention the music. It was a huge step up from the last game. Well, you know, thanks Lightning for making me play that. It actually was pretty good.
Wait, you listen here! Did you say you like it?
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you. No, never mind that. Damn, Adam should have been here. What was the point of it all if he didn't come?
Lightning, did you ever consider that maybe you are the paradox?
Watch your mouth, sinner, if you know what's good for you.
Not this time, Lightning, because I think you're the paradox!
Well, look who finally grew some balls.
Think about it, Lightning. Ever since you showed up, this whole paradox started.
That's a lie. The Adams showed up way before I did. How do you explain all of them? What about the portal gun?
Honestly, Adam's always been able to do this type of thing, show up, die, all this type of stuff. And I wouldn't be surprised if he found the portal gun underneath the portal in my bed.
This is so confusing. There's no way.
Just like your second game, it's confusing as all hell. Maybe you really are the paradox, and you refuse to die and get lost forever in time.
You are a liar!
And I've grown sick of this shit.
Even you are trying to strike me down. Where did this power come from?
I am Sasuke reincarnated. Now disappear forever and remain a dream.
I will not be a dream. I am the savior.
Honestly, I didn't think that story was that powerful. Oh, fuck. I was just trying to knock out the portal gun out of her hand. I didn't mean to destroy it. But I do feel like something else was involved. Oh well.